I think the only other thing that we really haven't covered is the alternative use of Fast Traffic Bot, which is a paid-to-read email program. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this once again. I'm going to open the user guide once more. Okay, so as you've seen, we've been through this whole instruction process, all five steps. Step 5 was to click start, and the software earns credits automatically. As you've seen, it actually does that. So it's pretty cool, huh? We've kind of already explained this, how there's thousands of Safelists. We don't own them. You can see why you want to use 2 Gmail accounts and why you wouldn't want to use your personal email address. Otherwise, you don't want your personal inbox looking like this with 43,000 emails. And again, that's what you want. You want to get as many emails as possible coming into that Gmail inbox, because that's how you earn credits. And the more Safelists that you sign up for, the more emails you will receive, therefore the more credits you will earn. Okay, so here's just again, just sort of an overview of the settings. It's got the advanced settings. It says how it's not required to use any CAPTCHA settings. However, you can use human coder or depth by CAPTCHA. And then, as I mentioned, once you start the software, you can easily minimize it and let it run in the background while you perform other work on your computer. Fast Traffic Bot will continue to run automatically until you stop it, earning credits and driving traffic for free. So cool. All right, so here's the alternative strategy. And we don't go into a whole lot of detail on this, and there's a reason why that I'll explain here. So the alternative strategy is get paid to read email sites. So Fast Traffic Bot can be used to read any emails and click links on those emails in your Gmail account. Therefore, it can be used to earn money from get paid to read email sites. Sometimes get paid to sites are known as GPT sites. Okay, the way that those sites work is you get paid, okay, usually just a few cents for opening an email and or clicking an advertiser's link in that email. And Fast Traffic Bot can do that work for you. And the method is basically the same as the one that's for the Safelists. Okay, so you would go and find paid to read email sites, sign up for them just like you sign up for the Safelists, and get as many of those emails coming into your inbox as possible. And with those, instead of merely earning credits with a Safelist, you actually would earn money for each email that is read and or clicked. So for example, it could be a few cents, like 3 cents for each one that is successfully read. Okay, and Fast Traffic Bot, it's going to read it just like it reads a Safelist. It'll say success if it successfully reads the email or clicks the link. It doesn't necessarily distinguish between what's a Safelist and what's a get paid to read email site. Now, the reason why we did not provide you with a list of paid to read email sites is this is a little more black hat. Because there's cash involved, I think we just would rather kind of stay on the down low with this, and we don't want to specifically mention or endorse any of these sites because we would rather stay off their radar. But they are very easy to find. So let's say, for example, if I go over to Google and I'm going to search for, let's just say, get paid to read email. Okay, we got 23.1 million results. So there's plenty of results. And similar to the Safelists, what you'll find here is you will find some of these paid to read email sites that come up, but also a lot of what comes up are actually lists, actual compilations of paid to read email sites, because there's hundreds and hundreds of them out there. For example, this second listing here says 10 legitimate sites that pay you to read emails. Okay, so here's an article just updated in 2017. And this article also kind of explains it a little. It says there's a lot of ways to get paid on the internet nowadays. Sometimes they're completely legit. Sometimes they're a little suspicious. When you read something like get paid to read emails, it's hard not to be a little suspicious. But it's real. Such a thing exists, although not the way most people think, or more accurately, wish for. Unsurprisingly, the amount of money you earn isn't anything to get excited about, right? So, and that's true, except what if you could do it on autopilot, all right? Then it might be something to get excited about. But since it takes only a few minutes of your day, it's an easy and quick way to earn a few extra dollars here and there, right? So that's cool, but what if you could earn a few extra dollars here and there with 0 minutes of your day, right? That's the concept that we're talking about here with Fast Traffic Bot. So it says, why would anyone pay you to read your emails? So let me explain. Again, this is not my article. It's one we just found on Google here. It says, if you read any of my previous articles, there's a good chance you've heard me talk about get paid to sites. Get paid to sites are kind of online loyalty or reward sites that pay you for doing a variety of things. Now, when it comes to paying you for reading your emails, it's not actually any old email. You won't be paid for reading your personal emails. You'll be getting emails from these reward sites that contain links to some of their advertisers. Could be online stores, universities, etc. For every new visitor they send to these advertisers, they get some commission, and that is how they can afford to pay you to read these emails. The advertisers pay the site to send you the email, and then the site pays you for reading it, okay? So, as you can see, it actually is a legit advertising method. We're basically just kind of black hatting it, though. So, how much can you make? That's the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? It says that's where the dream comes crashing down for most people. The reality is that most paid emails pay you a few cents per email. Usually it's right around 5 cents per email. But the earning doesn't end there. You can actually make anywhere from $1 up to $50 or more from each email if you take the required action after clicking the link in the email. So that's something you would have to do manually. Those are things that, signing up for offers, which is kind of a pain, but if you were someone who's just getting started and you really need to generate some cash without any cash out of pocket, that is something that you could look into. Some of these paid to read email sites have opportunities where you can earn money for signing up for various trial offers, but then you just kind of need to stay on top of it and make sure you cancel those trial offers so you don't get billed and things like that. So it says, remember, these emails are basically ads. Okay, that's what it is. So it's 10 sites that pay you to read emails. So here's one place you can find some of these. You can see Fusion Cash, Inbox Dollars, and this website looks like they're using affiliate links to get to these sites, similar to like what I did in our user manual, because they're probably earning money or credits for referring others to these sites. But these are sites that are paid to read email sites. Here's one that says it's for international, doesn't have the regional restrictions. Some of them do have regional restrictions because advertisers are only wanting to advertise to certain areas or certain demographics. So that's one source where you can find some of those paid to read email sites. You can see if you scroll through, if you just search for it and scroll through, you're going to find a bunch of them. 5 trusted websites where you can get paid to read emails in 2017. Here's how I get paid to read emails. The Frugal Navy Wife. This looks like a blogger. I don't know if it's a mommy blogger or just a Navy wife. Oh, it's a Navy wife blogger. That's what it is. She says who she is. Well, she is a stay-at-home mom to 4 children, ages 7 and under. So it is a mom blogger. All right. She says, so here's an article that she wrote, How I Get Paid to Read Emails. Talking about the misconceptions of scams and things like that. Get paid to read emails, scams. Many people think that it's a scam, but it's not a scam if you use the right sites and a bit of common sense. So this is basically kind of reiterating the same sort of thing that the last article said. How it works. Legit sites pay about 3 cents an email. They work by basically sending you an advertisement in your email, then you click the link to verify that you read the email, okay? Here's the key, guys. You click the link to verify that you read the email. Remember how I just showed you a few minutes ago how to look at those links, how to look at those credit links for the Safelist sites to see what that link structure looks like so that you could then put that link structure into the Fast Traffic Bot software. That's what you need to do, okay? So when you start getting these emails from these other sources, basically whatever it is. And again, I'm being careful here because we don't want to, really make any of these sites mad, and we don't want to. Basically, we're trying to kind of stay under the radar with them so that you guys, our customers, can benefit from this. So again, keep this on the down low. But what you're going to want to do is look at the links from them and see what those links look like, and see what is the commonality in each of those links, whether there's a certain word or something in the link structure that you can put into Fast Traffic Bot so they can find those links. Or if there's something that just says click here to earn or something like that, you can put those words in there. Just like here, it's actually looking for the words click here. And so here are some get paid to read emails that are legit. It gives you some recommendations that she's actually used and has actually earned money from. So again, that's another place that you can find them. Like I said, you just Google it, and you're going to be able to find a lot of these sites. And by using some of those, recommendations from bloggers and sites that look more reputable, that's a way to perhaps avoid some of the more scammy ones, or some of the ones that I'm sure some of them are scams. So you're going to want to watch out for that. But look for ones that look reasonable. I mean, if they say they're going to pay like $10 for every email you read, that's obviously not very realistic. But something like this says all emails between 0.25 and 2 cents. So I think it looks like 25 cents. I think it probably means 2.5 cents. Anyways, if you see reasonable numbers like that, 2 cents or 5 cents, then it's probably more likely to be legit. And that's something that you may want to try out with Fast Traffic Bot. So hopefully that makes sense. I think I've pretty well explained it. And again, it's the exact same process that you use with the Safelist sites. You sign up for them, you go check the link structure and enter that in here, and then you click start to start running it, and it's going to go look for those links and click them in the emails and earn those credits for you. So pretty awesome, huh? All right, so I think that's about it.